morning and welcome to the broadcast. I'm so glad to see everyone. What I'm bringing today is something that I noticed. I've shared with a few people this week. I was in meetings all week, as probably many of you were, and as the world just, unfolded in the way that it did, what I heard over and over, and I started keeping a tally, was this messaging around learning to do more with less. Learning to do more with less money, with less knowns, with less staff, with less whatever, right? Less programs, less apps, less like all the things that we use to do our work, to help people transform and change, to help people through a leadership model that is really effective. And to see all of that really transform as changes in our government and our funding are unknown and appear to be dwindling and changing. And so I just kept hearing that over and over again. And what I would witness, because a lot of those meetings were on Zoom, was just the physical appearance of discomfort, a lot of exhaling, a lot of like face rubbing, a lot of, glasses on, glasses off. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to look for this, how to do more with less, essentially. And the stress of that, of sitting with that we all, as I look at all of us, I think we are all workforce development professionals, go, okay, well, how do I do this? Because we are looking at the faces of people who are in the midst of transforming their lives. And how do we do that? How do we continue to support them? So what I'm bringing to the mindfulness practice today is a list of affirmations that I've compiled that I think are helpful, are grounding, reminding us that so much of what we are doing right now, every day, is out of our control. And the world as it changes, and our funding and our jobs and the way we provide services are also really uncertain and out of our control and filled with unknowns right now. And what we do have control over is how we meet that, right? That's it. That's it. And how we meet that impacts how we relate to people, both those we're working with, those we're working for, those we are working in service of. And so today's practice, I've got 15 affirmations, in fact. And my hope is that if any of these resonate with you, you hold them, you write them down, you practice them throughout the day. You can copy and paste this list and choose it. Maybe one every hour, depending on the day and depending on what more is being asked of you with less. So with that, let's close our eyes or take a soft gaze and just find our breath this morning in this beautiful, amazing day, with this beautiful, amazing body. Allowing ourselves just to be here in this moment, setting aside all that's being asked of us, and just being right here, knowing that this is like charging your phone. Right? It's required so that we can go on and do the many tasks, the many jobs, the many ways in which we transform the world, our communities, and individual lives. And this is our moment to charge ourselves, and so it's worth it. It's necessary. And you are giving yourself permission to do this important work. I'm going to ask that you bring your attention to your body, bringing an attentive posture that really purposefully and intentionally brings you into this practice. And while that might be different for each of you, what you're seeking is a connection. Maybe your feet are flat on the floor. You might feel your heels and your toes. Noticing a balance on your sit bones. Not leaning too far forward or back or side to side. Bringing your shoulders back and your chest up. Crown of your head may rise. Your chin tucks. The breath is moving through your body, through your nose, out your lips. And your job is to listen to the words, to notice your response, to stay with your breath. I am capable of adapting, learning, and thriving through change. I trust myself to navigate the unknown, one step at a time. I choose progress over perfection. My experience, voice, and perspective matter. I bring clarity and calm to moments of transition. I'm not starting over. I'm building on everything I've learned. I have everything I need within me to succeed. I allow myself to evolve and reimagine what success means. Change does not diminish me, it refines me. I am open to new paths, new people, and new possibilities. I can hold both fear and courage and still move forward. My mindset is my most powerful tool. I give myself permission to pause, reflect, and realign. I am resilient, resourceful, and ready. And allow your breath to be your focal point again as we close the practice. Noticing your response, your thoughts, your observations, your clinging to, your objection of, any of those affirmations. How we move through this change is within our control. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes, bring your gaze back together. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Thank you.